Christmas willow. Let me just make sure, give me half a second, and I will quickly see if the stream is begun and is working well. Come on. Come on. Manage videos. Show me my live stream. Please. Oh, okay. Now I think it starts. Alright. Now will it show me? I just need to get set up. There we go. Perfect. And I spelled live wrong. Alright, let's make sure everything's working and you can hear me. Perfect. And I spelled live wrong. Okay, awesome. Now I'll be seeing that. Today, I have sold, well, yesterday I have sold 5 of my dragon puppets all at once, and I'm so excited about that. But basically, you know, I have to make some more. So I'm going to be working on some outlining and coloring, not base making and cutting out, but just doing the fun stuff and just working on some more puppets so that I have some nice new additions to my stock and my little dragon puppet family. And this is so exciting. I am impressed how many people have bought these from me. I have made most of my Etsy sales from these dragon puppets, and that is alarming to me. I'm so proud of that. And I also have a light box in this video so that I have the ability to trace onto the other end. So this is what I'm going to be working on. Hopefully my head doesn't come in the way because I get really up close to my art when I make it. So bear with me. I am watching the stream to see what things will look like for you guys. And occasionally checking in on the audio because something happened last time that absolutely took my audio by storm. And it sounded like there were 3 of me talking, plus this terrible alien noise. And I don't want that to happen again. Not one bit. So I guess I'm going to be doing some outlining today of a few different puppets. If there's time, we'll get to coloring some. But this is definitely what I want to be working on today. After selling 5, which I'm so happy with. I added some free little stickers that I have, that I handmade into the customer's order, so that'll be so much fun. I love it when I order something and the person has added little freebies into it. I always think that is just the sweetest thing. So when I ship stuff out, depending on if I'm in a pinch or not, or have the materials on hand, sometimes I'll try and add some little goodies along with the purchase. Alright, this is kind of a 3/4 view one. Huh. Forgot about that. I really liked that. This is sort of like a she-wolf dragon mix. So it's like a better version of my old werewolf one. I don't know why I like making canine dragons, but I feel like it makes sense. I've always sort of gravitated towards that. And I apologize if I bump the tripod. I'm kind of working on this at an angle, so my arm keeps getting in the way. But I want to get some of these steps done so that I have more puppets to make off camera. or on camera and part of a video, or I don't actually know yet. But that's the goal, is to get a lot more done in this assembly line of creativity. There we go. And this shape, in case anyone's curious what the funnel is, the funnel, or the beaker, is the shape that I will be taping into as the forehead, so that it adds a 3D look. I fold this and bend it and curl it and stuff. And it just makes it viewable from the front as a full puppet. I have tried and I have done in the past, not as elaborate as I want to though, but the bottom jaw I want to connect into something that you put your hand up through, like curled thick paper for plates of a neck or scales, so that the dragon puppet does have a neck attached to it. Somewhat. So that, you don't have to wear a certain color sleeve or put your hand through like a fuzzy fake fur fabric or anything. I used to have that. I used to have a big long sleeve of white fur that I used in my, puppeteer videos. I find this incredibly fun. I don't see this as a chore whatsoever. And one of those gauge earrings. There we go. Now I erase. I finally got big erasers. Just give me 1 second. One moment. Just a moment, please. I'm still right here. I'll be right back. I'm just trying to put this in my Discord really quick. There we go. Alrighty. Now I can erase more. Oh my goodness, that wasn't even in the camera. I'm so sorry. Here, I'm working on erasing. I keep forgetting that the camera is right here instead. I'm gonna actually scooch that. I need that a little bit closer. Oh no. Let's see, how's that? Oh no, camera, don't do this to me. How's this? Maybe I have to makeshift it a little bit. Oh dear. Dear me. Dear me, dear me. Oh, the cord is a little bit messed up. There we go. Hold on, and maybe I'll get this straight enough to actually work with. I had it fine, but it's a little too far away from me. There. That should be good enough. I wonder when anybody's gonna join. That'll be fun. Yeah, here, this is a perfect place to set up. I swear, tripods and troubleshooting with tripods and recording is one of my least favorite parts of content creating. It is so finicky. There is so many ways to mess up with it, and so many ways that it'll mess up while you're working, and it's so annoying. There we go. I'm going to place this on top of the cord because when I erase, it shakes it. Perfect. Okay. There we go. I think that's fine. There's a little bit more. Oh dear. That silly little cord. I need to put that on the other... No, we don't do that. Everything can be really difficult when trying to do this. I swear to God. Alright. But now for the light box, because what I'm going to do is trace over, let's see, there we go. What I need is the second piece of paper to make the opposing side. You can kind of see it. I have the other paper here. What I'm using is cardstock. So when I put the paper over, when I put it like this, paper behind it, she's facing that way. And if I flip this completely over, now she's facing me. So that's how I want to do this, except I don't make another forehead. There's just one of those. I guess that goes as some sort of a tutorial, because I know that a lot of people ask and they say, well, how do you draw the other side? And not a lot of people really seem to reveal that from my research. I could be wrong. But I like to openly just... Sometimes usually I just use the window, but since I'm streaming this, I just go ahead and, so that you guys can see what I'm doing, I use a light box. I don't like having things plugged in and all the time. Okay. There we go. She's got sassy eyelashes. Perfect. This is coming along. Coming along rather nicely, if I do say so myself. And I'll get a couple other sketches done. The thing with the teeth is they'll bang together when you use the puppet and make its mouth move. So I make the base, the triangle shape where the bottom jaw sticks on, less wide than the top so that the top overlaps it. and therefore the teeth will then merge with the bottom inside of the puppet's jaw, and it won't really mash together and become a problem. There we go. Top is done. Now for bottom jaw. This one's pretty simple and straightforward. And it doesn't have to be absolutely perfect on both sides, because you're not going to be seeing both sides at the same time from the side. So there can be a little variation. Some people, a lot of people actually, make a completely opposing side, where the character's evil or sick or scary. I haven't actually done one of those before. I have not made a puppet where both sides are purposefully different. Maybe someday I should. And then the last thing to do is copy over the horn. She has a really cool studded earring. Or not earring, I don't know what I'm saying. She has a gauge earring, but she has a studded ring connected to her horn, or on top of it. Probably permanently fused, like a dragon equivalent of having, like, permanent body jewelry. I'd think so. She seems like the type. And finally, done with the light box. There we have it. We have two opposing facing sides. Perfect, ready to be colored, but I'm not going to do the coloring yet. Instead, I'm going to go grab more paper and lay out the next dragon puppet. Haha. This will be fun. I'll be right back. Looks like I'm going to need more cardstock soon. I use cardstock because it's thicker. Here we go. Now let's try to make another dragon. And I can make these pretty quickly. See, I really like that eye. I just start sketching and seeing where it takes me. This one's really happy. This time the ear isn't going to not fit, so I can actually add that onto it. But the horn will not fit. Little patterns under the eye. And then like that. Little curls. And then the funnel. And then the horn. I found that it looks like the horn has like a spiraled shape to it if you make arrow lines going kind of down. But you guys are having a hard time seeing this. I am getting a new webcam, but it should come Friday, unfortunately. But now that I do the fine liner, it should be a little bit easier for you guys to see than see what I was talking about. This one, I'm hoping to be kind of like my little blue dragon with the stars. He's one of my favorites. I gotta make these little fingery things a little bit better. What do you call those? The things holding the webbing of the ears. I'm not sure. They look like frogs' fingers almost. Alright, that's done. Now the funnel. The funnel tunnel. And I'll actually put some dots on this one too for decoration. Then the horn. And then I trace again with the light box. First I need to erase. Oh, my favorite part. I shouldn't complain about a process that I actually really love. I feel like a lot of people complain about steps in art, but I disagree. This can't come to life without hard work. Cardstock is really nice paper. I love cardstock. It makes me happy. It's nice to add to the paper collection. It's various card making or occasions or times where it would be pretty cool. And come in handy. It's a very handy type of paper. Eraser shavings! Go away! Alright, let's get a second sheet going. There we go. Next paper. Oh, I have it up. Alright, perfect. So paper under it. He's facing the computer. Now he's facing the window. Okay. looks like somebody joined. How are you doing today? Thank you for coming to the live stream. I'm working on making up some paper dragon puppets since I just sold a bunch, and I'm so excited about that. It's time to replenish my stock and make more of the family. So I figure, streaming this would be pretty fun, actually. It's sort of a process video, except I'm not going to be working on stream on the cutting out the pieces, taping, making the base, etc., etc. All the boring stuff that I get a little overwhelmed with, and I have to get up close. I'm getting a new webcam Friday, hopefully, which will allow me to make better quality resolution and focus on the video. The webcam that I'm using right now does not have it has a fixed focus, so it can't really tell how detailed to make something or how to zoom. It just sort of sits there at the setting that it is, and for this purpose, hey Black Belt, welcome! How are you doing today? Thanks for joining, by the way. But yeah, I can't really tamper with any of the settings with this one, so the new webcam should have like an autofocus, and it'll make this a lot crisper, I hope. And therefore the video quality will be better. And we'll be able to see what I'm drawing without much of a light source. You know how it's a little bit blurry. I'm doing good. How about you? Oh, that's wonderful. I'm glad you're doing good. I'm doing really nice myself. I'm working on some dragon puppets. So right now, I just sold a bunch of dragon puppets that I shipped out today. And I'm replenishing my stock and working on the blueprints of some more. So this one, so happy with. Very simple, but a good size. This one, a lot more intricate with the way she's facing. Kind of like a werewolf dragon. Happy with it. And I'm going to be working on a third one right now. Let's take the light box away. And get more. I want to be working here for a little while. Oh my gosh, you're getting married? Congratulations! Oh my goodness. Oh, I hope everything's wonderful for you guys. That's awesome. Thank you so much for letting me know. Congrats. I'm going to put a congrats in the chat. That is so cool. You must be really happy. That is awesome. I don't want to go through the erasing process of this, of the drawing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna freehand this next puppet. Whatever mistakes, I will work into it as something cool. It's a challenge that I just have out of laziness sometimes gotten used to. I just have to put the thing down. But hey, congratulations. I feel like this is going to... Oh, do you have a fun place that you're having the wedding taking place? Like beach or a cool setting that you guys like? Because that would be fun. Or a nice quiet one's also good. Guess this puppet's gonna be kind of like a bird. Little beak. Not used to making bird ones. That is for sure. Oh no, did Black Belt leave? Oh man. I guess this one's kind of gonna be like a griffin. Okay, if Black Belt comes back, let me know. Let me know. I want to ask about the setting. Alright, so this one, I'm gonna put the... I'm gonna put the ears separate. Kinda scary already. Little weird. Like the funnel. That's a fine funnel. That works. Hello, Toad! Welcome to the stream! How are you doing today? Glad you could make it. I'm working on some dragon puppets. Let me show you real quick. I'm working on a she-wolf one and a simple little star pattern guy. I'm just making up some. Doing good. That's awesome. Good, good, good. Doing good is awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. You guys should be enjoying your day. We should be doing as good as Toad here. But yeah, working on replenishing some of these because I just sold 5 dragon puppets last night. I was so shocked, but I am now low on them. I have a good amount still, but this gives me the great opportunity to work on more. Oh, thank you, Toad! I'm so happy you think so. I've been working hard on these lately. I'm gonna make the horns kind of like big feathers. So I guess we'll have some big feathers coming out of its head. Let me actually grab some of my recent dragon puppets and show you guys. I'll actually just show you guys the newest one. It's kind of a Spanish moss dragon that lives in the swamps, and it's got like sloppy moss all over it. Not real moss, drawn moss. But I'll be right back. Oh, July! Okay, alright, I'll try to remember that, July. It's beautiful. Okay, I'm back. So, I love using colored pencils for a multitude of reasons. This is my little blue guy I'm super proud of. Gosh, I love him. I want to make a bunch of him. He has a nice click to him. And I put my signature on the inside of it. So he's got little star patterns, and he's a small one, very small. But then I've got my newest. He's kind of like a big swamp monster. He also has a nice click. And I've been adding the foreheads to make it kind of 3D. And separate ears and horns that I attach. So happy with how these have been turning out. This is my new normal size, since it fits on the sheet of paper like this, with the attachments and accessories. So my base is also one piece, one shorter than the other, so that the teeth don't clash. And He's pretty cool. He's got like little gemstone earrings and stuff. And I'm getting a new webcam soon, so by Friday, hopefully, I will have better quality videos. Alright, time to lightbox this one. I think this is the third one. Alright, let's get this done. Put this here. There we go. How many did I do? 2? 1, 2. Yeah, alright. This is number 3. And I do sell these on my Etsy. Wow, the cardstock fits perfectly in it. Flip it over. And she's facing the other way. He said 1 pice. Oh, hi Neptune! Welcome! Oh, these are so cool. Thank you! Thank you, thank you! I'm glad you like them. I'm having way too much fun making these dragon puppets. Or rather, summer dragons, but I feel like they've adopted the permanent name dragon puppet as the majority. But I've done werewolves and griffins and, well, dragons and sort of dinosaur-ish birds. I was thinking this one might have a sunflower theme because the eyebrows look almost like sunflowers. Sunflower seeds or petals. So I want to make some flower related ones too. Sorry about the video quality. Again, I'm working on fixing that by Friday. Getting a new webcam that has a focus on it. This one is out of focus so badly. I remember when this webcam worked so well, I was like, whoa, it's so crisp, but that was at a certain distance. When I want to do a video like this, it's not the best for close-up. It's got fixed settings on it, so it's hard to really work with in different environments and different situations. Alrighty. I think that was it for the top. No, you can never have too much fun. Fun is excellent. You're right. Fun is excellent. Alright, I will take your advice and I will not have too much fun because there's no such thing as too much fun. You're absolutely right about that. Fun is a great thing. We should be having fun. If we're not having fun, well, what are we doing? Because that's sad. Fun is a good thing. We were meant to enjoy our days. That is for sure. It is positive. Really. I'm not worried about this being traced exactly because chances are when you're using the puppet, it's not going to be, you're not going to be seeing both of the facing sides perfectly at the same time. I feel like that's overkill. But yeah, here. There's number 3. We've got number 1. Oh, somebody joined. Number 1. It's kind of a wolf. Number 2 is kind of like this guy. I love this guy. He's my favorite. And now the bird, number 3. Oh my gosh, it reminds me of a mixture between a dinosaur and a chicken almost. I'm gonna work on another one really quick. You gotta remind me, buy more cardstock. I'm not running low, but I know I'll be lazy, and I know I won't do it more. Hey, Master Symmetry! Well, I'm glad my laugh makes you guys happy. I'm here to be a nice, positive light. How are you doing? It's been a while since we've talked. I'm glad you were able to join the stream. I'm having a lot of fun making some dragon puppets, making them up. Make up for time. I just sold 5 last night to the same person, so I had a big order to pack this morning. I had a lot of fun doing it. I added some stickers, added some little drawn out dragon with a little quest thing like, "Thank you for adopting us, adventurer." These dragons have some crazy powers. I hope everything goes well. The person seemed really happy when I messaged them about them. They really liked the dragons, and that makes me so glad. See, I'm not having a problem. That's nice, I'm doing good. How are you today? Oh, that's awesome. I'm glad you're doing good. That is good. We should all be good. And if you're not good, well, I hope you will become good right this second. Because good is good. And I'm here to cheer you guys up. And work on projects at the same time. But I had a lot of fun packing. I'm doing great today, by the way. I'm going to add a little horn like that. And I'll have ears attached some way else. Now, Symmetry, how's your art going? You still making a bunch? It's really good, by the way. I haven't gotten a chance to look around at my old friend's artwork. So I do mean to do that soon, very soon. If not today. Sometimes I come across some old projects and videos again, and I'm like, wow, that's so nostalgic. I have to comment on it again. Say, oh my gosh, this is still amazing. Alright, now the funnel. Infamous funnel. Ooh! I don't know if I told you, but I'm making some kind of Origin Realms Stardew-inspired world on Bedrock. Wow! Oh my gosh! Well, that's gonna take a lot of work, and I am extremely impressed with your dedication to something like that. That sounds amazing. Please, if you want, please feel free to share what you're working on with me. I can't wait to see. I feel like I've made little mods and stuff, but something like that seems just out of this world. Origin Realms and Stardew Valley are so cool. Something along the lines of both of those is bound to be so awesome. No joke. That's really exciting. Thank you for letting me know. Wow. This is an earring, by the way. I want the dragon to have a little earring. That would be cool. Oh, awesome. Yeah, I can't wait to see. Cannot wait to see what you come up with. Are you working on it with anybody else? Or just a solo project? And is it a game completely from scratch? Oh, hi, Millipedes. Hey there, Socks. What are you doing? Hey there, buddy. Where's Carrot Sprout? Hey there, Silly. Silly Socks. Oh, buddy. Buddy. Here, I want to show you guys my big millipede pet. Well, there's a light source in front of him. It's mostly solo, but sometimes you have people help to speed things up. That's really cool. You know, congratulations. That's really, really awesome, and I hope the project works out well for you. By the way, if anybody wants to know what this is a millipede. It's a giant African millipede. Comes from the rainforest. His name is Socks. And he's always mad. I give him little peace offerings of fruit in front of his little flower pot cave. He throws them out. This boy is a menace. He is. He's curious today. I got my millipedes some big chunks of beautiful moss, and they're so excited. Hey, Socks! The Sockness monster. He's so cool, thank you! He feels like a toothbrush. He feels like a big toothbrush is walking on you, but they have, like, scale plates. So it's basically like having a really slow vegetarian snake that you can just feed, like, kitchen scraps. They're good. They're detritivores. They eat things that are decaying in the forest, like wood and leaf litter, stuff like that. And occasionally fresh fruits and vegetables. So, my guy's substrate, or my three, I have two girls, one American Giant and one Smoky Oak. Their substrate's basically just broken up one of the rotten logs that I found in the forest. They love it. They eat that. They just live in yummy. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Hey there, Socks. Sock, my friend. It's okay. You don't have to be shy. Here, I'll put Socks back. And I'm going to wash my hands really quick because sometimes they do release a noxious fluid so that you don't want to eat them. And it's not good to have on the hands. Sometimes he doesn't do that, but it's always a good idea to wash up afterwards, you know. I'll be right back. Yep. Alright, I'm back. But I do need more cardstock paper for this. Alright. Light box. Come back here. It's your turn. Your turn? It's your turn to shine. Alright, paper under it. Tap, tap, tap. Flip. And then trace. Alrighty. I'll be really quick with this tracing. It's not a very complicated dragon here. I have so much fun doing these. Who else here makes dragon puppets or crafts like this in any sort? And how does it make you feel, like, emotionally? Like, does it calm you? Do you feel anxious when you're making them, or feel competitive? when you make arts and crafts or dragon puppets? I feel both. Sometimes I feel anxious and feel like I have to prove myself sometimes when making them. But that's just what media does to the person. That's my opinion, at least. With so many people making these, which is awesome, it can feel a little overwhelming at times, like, oh no, is my idea original enough? Or has somebody else done this? Or what are people going to think? I'm happy you guys are here, by the way. It's very nice. I look forward to this time. Every time I go stream, every time I have a streaming moment, I get up in the morning or I go to bed that night and I think about the next day and I'm like, oh yay! I get to stream! I get to talk to everybody! And it makes me happy. Alright, there's that. And then the ear. And then I think I will be all set with these right now and be able to start the coloring. That's the fun part that you guys can probably see the quality of better. Then the earring, other earring. It's gonna be kind of my first accessory, like jewelry, sort of, on a character. There we go. Yeah, media can both be motivation and discouragement. Media can be mean, unfortunately. Yeah, I agree with you guys. There's good to it, and there's also bad to it. I know there's people who say that media sucks and all bad comes from it. I don't necessarily agree with that. I agree that there's so much good and inspiration that can come from it if it's used in the right way. If it's used in a way where you let yourself just get inspired and don't start taking negative criticism that's just blatantly mean or feel competitive, I feel like it can be a super, super positive thing depending on how you let yourself look at it. And it's hard when other people can push their opinions on you and there's not much you can do to not see that, but I feel like it's about how you think about it. Streaming is really fun. I feel like it burns so many calories though. Like, I'm just standing here drawing and talking, but somehow, like, I get so exhausted so quickly while I stream that typically I can't stream for more than an hour without being like, oh my gosh, I need water, I need food. And then I'm just so energized for the rest of the day. Like, oh man, I just ate. Now I want to stream again. I feel like there's sort of an addictive sort of streaming mentality that I have. But it might be different for everybody. I get so excited talking to everybody that I get so carried away. And we'll start talking about how much, like, one of the best things in the past, back when my channel started up again, I started my channel I think in 2015, and I was greeted very negatively into the art community. It's important to me to not let anybody else have that experience, and tell people about the positivity in artwork, and creating, and sharing those creations with a community of people. That's something important to me. And I feel like I've lived up to that in a way where I appreciate. In a way where I feel confident and proud. And especially love seeing other people find inspiration and positivity. I want to be a positive space that people can watch and get inspired, but also, have friends. I feel like that's really important online, especially since we're all just part of a big community. We're just the world coming together and sharing goodness if we let each other. And if we let ourselves. There's a lot of negativity, and there doesn't have to be. There's good and bad, there's light and dark to everything. There's always going to be the dark side of the internet. But when we can choose to have a light side, I want to be that bright side, or a bright side, as much as possible. That's why I try to keep complaining off. I try not to complain about anything, unless it's funny. I try not to be negative or cause any drama or do anything or say anything that might hurt anyone's feelings. Because I know how it feels to have hundreds of people attacking you. Neptune says, I can imagine it would be exhausting in some way. I just wish people were more accepting, you know. That's why I like the art community. True. I really do believe that. There is a lot of toxicity in the art community that I've found too, and that's where I started off, where it was toxic. I let people's opinions get the better of me to a point of deleting an upload 10 times and re-uploading it because somebody disliked it. Back when YouTube used to show... This was in, what, 20... This was before 2017. This was way long ago. Like, yeah, 2015, like when I started my channel. This was about that time. I was a lot younger then, and I couldn't handle a lot of things, and I grew a tough enough skin that I just want people to be happy and enjoy my videos now. And if someone has something negative to say, I just genuinely don't care anymore, unless it helps me. And that's what I wish for everybody, because I got to a point where I just quit art for a couple of years and didn't start up again publicly. I would make art in private, but it just wasn't the same. I liked having a community, you know. That was something that was important to me, and I feel like it was taken away from me unfairly. So I grew from that. And now, I try to make sure that people who at least come to my section of the internet have a positive experience. Oh, I cannot wait till I have that crisp webcam. I cannot wait. Whenever the light comes in the window, the quality seems to get a little bit better. So I'm looking at the clouds right now, and I'm like, no! Go away! Usually I love cloudy, rainy weather, but no! Pencil! Don't go! Don't go, my friend. No. There's a nice sharp pencil. Are you kidding me? Partner's making fun of me. But he doesn't have the guts to say anything in the video. I said he doesn't have the guts to say anything in the video. I heard you. Oh my gosh. Unbelievable. So wretched. Alright. Horn color. I'm gonna use a brown. Brown's fine for horns. I like using brown for horns. What? My gosh. What a weirdo. You know, we should make a video together, me and him, trying to draw, competing in art. One artist versus photographer has a showdown. That would be so cool. Or photographer takes photos, artist draws over them. Alright, earring is also going to be this bright yellow. Oh, that's a lot better. Sometimes these colors are so light that I can't tell whether it's coloring or not, and I have to press the pencil super hard, but I don't think that I should be doing that. You're not supposed to press hard with a colored pencil. But I can't help myself. Nose will be yellow. I cannot wait to start shading. That is when things really start looking good. Alright, eyebrows. Let's go with a green. No, not that green. That one's a sparkly green. Let's just use a regular green. A regular old green. Greenish blue, I guess. Tealish, light jade green, apparently. Yeah, so fancy. Light jade green. Alright. Gotcha. Colored pencils make it feel much more in control, in my opinion. I really like knowing how light or dark something's gonna be, when the pencil's gonna run out, all of that good stuff. I like using a bunch of the same colors. Multiple colors, but the same ones. Alright, now for an orange to start the shading. This is my favorite part. Wow, I've already streamed for over an hour. That's incredible. I could stream forever, find the right setup to be comfortable and have my meals and then continue doing some art. I'm going to put stripes on the earring just so that it's a little bit more fashionable. And stylistic. Alright, time to shade the nose. This is the part where everything starts to really come along. Get the shade on the eye there and around the edges. Then I'll go in with a red and get the darker, deeper shades. Right now it's just kind of edging very gently. But it already looks a lot better, in my opinion, especially if the camera quality was good. Soon it will be, before you know it. I'm troubleshooting, I'm finding a way. Alright. Now for... Oh, do we have a darker blue? We do. We're shading the green, and then a red. Or a very magenta. This one will work. This one will work just fine. I tend to use colors that aren't, you know, the color as the shading. They seem to add a nice contrast. There we go. Oh, that eye is coming along so nice. Put a dark ridge around the entire thing. Entire iris. If that was one word, entire iris, that would sound like a cool, like, medieval monster's name. For maybe, like, a cyclops, you know? And there's the legend of entire iris. He eats people. Ah, oh no, he eats people. Why would he do that? Well, he's a monster. Maybe. Maybe that's why. And a stripe. Okay, no, 2 stripes. 2 stripes. Gotta have detail in here. There we go. It's looking a lot better. I'm leaving that pen separate because it's the shading one. Now blue for shading the green. And then something to shade the magenta. And then I will be done with coloring this side of the puppet. You'll hear me twice. You'll hear me twice. Okay, I'm just making sure that it all sounds fine and that my computer isn't deciding to do some weird scheme to me and sabotage my video when actually it's my fault and I forgot a setting that's super important and I can't forget. Ooh, nice. Little stripes in the ears. Love it! Shade the eyebrows. I personally feel like I work really well with colored pencils. Oh! Shade the horn. Excuse me, I'm sorry, horn. I did forget you. That's on me. And it has some stripes too, for detail. Detail, of course. And what am I going to shade the other way? Maybe a really dark purple. Let's test it on the ear. Yeah, that'll work. A really dark purple for the magenta. Gonna make the tips of the ears sort of striped with this too. I tend to like to do that with the last darkest color that I use. Make these little striped patterns. I feel like they're super cute and it reminds me of a tabby cat. Here, let me show you up close that. And then I'll shade the face too. Ah, yeah, that's a good shading color. I'm pretty happy with that. Below and around, and especially behind the back of the eye. Some shading, make it 3-dimensional looking. Not actually 3-dimensional yet. Soon it will be 3-dimensional. 3-dimensional project. Project. Oh, it's almost done here. All right. It's looking good. I'm happy with that. I'm really happy with that. I'm going to add spots on the nose and on the hair to switch things up a little bit. Perfect. It's really nice. I like that. Okay. Now, for the next side. Hard work. Hard work it is. So this color, oh, this one has the funnel. I feel like for this one I'm going to color each part fully so that I can clearly see how far along the process I am of being done with this one. I feel like I'm going to get a quick drink of water super fast. I'll be less than a minute. I'll be right back. I want to do it quick. Just out the window. I am back. Hello, hello. I'm back-a-roonies. Back for more art. I'm at least just going to finish the coloring on this stream of this puppet. I pressed too hard. I'm so sorry, pencil. Poor fallen soldier. He came back to life, don't worry. It's not a bad ending. This shouldn't take me too long to color in. But I do have an extra part to color. Oh no, I'm doing what I said I wasn't going to do. I was going to finish one piece of it at a time. How's everybody doing still? Still having fun? Anybody have any cool snacks that you want to share of? I have, with me. I've got, and you might hear me crunching on it, so I'm sorry. I got these cool Goldfish crisps. They're like Goldfish but Pringles. No idea how or why. I think it's because it says there's potato in it. But I'm pretty happy with them. They're like really bouncy goldfish. A little bit of shading, not too much. It's not too fancy. This is just the centerpiece. It doesn't have to be great. It's just the first thing you look at. Wonderful. A little bit of contour. Perfect. Okay. Next piece is a little bit of orange on here for shading. there's that. And there's this, a little bit, tiny bit of the magenta. And then orange stripes. Because it's fashionable and I want detail. Perfect. Need to sharpen this pencil again. Ah, no, it broke again. Stop doing that. No, I broke the pencil sharpener. How? Oh, no, I did. I broke it. I broke the pencil sharpener. Oh, I have another one, but it's not as good. What in the world did I do? I broke the pencil sharpener out of here. There's actually like cracked, the plastic is cracked. How do I manage to be so reckless? How? This poor pencil is so unlucky. The main pencil in a project is always my most beat up pencil during the process. I feel bad for it almost. Like, well, no, I do feel bad for it. Not almost. I do. Oh no, my hair is in the way. Oh no, there's a translucent piece of... Oh, it's a shadow. Oh my gosh, I got so scared. I was like, oh no, my head is in the way. Nope, it's just my hand shadow. Nothing to worry about, Willow. Or Amber. I can go by that here, but I don't usually. I'll call myself that or talk about other people talking to me. So many pencil shavings now. There's so many pencil shavings. Oh no. Okay. This is coming along now. Now that I'm almost done with the ear, I'm going to continue working on the rest of the face. And that I think will be it for this stream. And then I'll work more on it off camera and get a good thumbnail for this. While it's processing. It processes for so long. It's crazy. Like sometimes longer than the stream actually was. Like if it's processing, I wish it would just play through the video. If it's going to take a long time and process it on the way. Alright, nice green inner ear. With a blue. And then stripes. Then the ear's complete. And then we have 2 more parts to work on. Oh, I forgot the stripes. Forgot the ear stripes. I can't do that. Looks almost like the Cheshire Cat. But a dragon, you know? It's weird. I've always been resonated with these colors. Alright, ear is done. Now for these parts. Bottom jaw. Chips! Yay! Sorry if you hear my chewing. I'm getting hungry. I hungry and angry while I go over an hour of live streaming. I get hungry and thirsty and a little angry. My attitude goes up a little bit. I wonder how many other people are the same like that. Like once you stream for too long, your attitude just starts to plummet. That's why I'm trying to keep it to some sketches and coloring one of them. Alright, little orange tint on the bottom fang. Good. Now for the top, and then we will be done. Yellow. Then orange. And then the magenta. The eye is my favorite part to work on, if I'm being completely frank. Because, you know, Frank is honest. A little dark line on the entire bottom. And then for the top, too. Wonderful. Okay, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Next, the nose is yellow, and the hair. I hear thunking around. What is that man doing? What kind of crazy chores? And green eyebrows. I'm only pressing hard with this yellow colored pencil because it's a different brand and it doesn't have that waxy, smooth coat to it when you go to draw. It's kind of like, and that makes me feel so angry and upset, is that feeling and sound. Not really just a sound, but the scooting feeling of a dry, old colored pencil. That's something that I can't ever forgive. I will never forgive it. This is my sworn enemy. Is that we don't go here. No, 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 we don't do that. No, 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 no. Stop. Don't you look at me like that. No. Bad. Bad. Bad colored pencil. We do not here. I swear to God, if my colored pencil goes no. This must be what insanity is. Bad colored pencil. Okay, I'm naming this pencil That's all it wants to do. That's all it's lived for doing. Is the The evil. The fabled Oh my gosh. There is so much wrong with me. Oh man. Okay, well, to put the funnies aside, almost done with that. And, oh, I got a magenta spots. Actually, no, this one, which one's darker? Mulberry red or orchid purple probably is darker. I'd think so. That is so not what this was. Oh, it was this color I used. It was the dark, dark one, of course. And then I used the orchid purple for those beautiful hair streaks. And these pencils are also against the er-e. They don't like it. They don't support the er-e either. Magenta? Might be magenta. Well, it claims because So Color is fancy. It's mulberry red and orchid purple. By the way, how are you doing, Eric? Thank you very much for joining the stream. So it's been a lot of fun. I'm gonna finish up this drawing. And then I'll call it a stream. But that's not gonna happen for many more minutes. Well, maybe not many, but still. Okay, there's that, and then I shaded with, let's use orchid purple, not mulberry, and not magenta, apparently. Apparently we don't do that. We don't do that, we don't do magenta here, just like we don't do er-e here. Why can't I let that go? Oh, almost forgot the stripes. Then to color in the face. The last major thing to color in before shading. Oh wow, more people came. How are you doing, guys? Thank you so much for joining. I am getting Friday, I'm getting a better webcam. Friday. Now I have an insane next week. Insane work week. Well, at the end of this canonical week, but I'm working possibly 8 days in a row. Long hours. I won't have a lot of time to stream, but if I do, you could turn your bell notifications on and get it, because it's going to be possibly few and far between. Because I have a lot of videos that I want to make, but I also have a lot of work to do and produce. I guess so. Or somebody must be on vacation, because whenever that happens, I get like 50-hour weeks and stuff, and it can be pretty overwhelming. I love my job, but when I work so much without a day off, sometimes it gets to me, and sometimes I won't be in the mood quite to make videos like I usually am. Looking at the colors. Me, I'm okay, although I'm gonna place it all. I'm really sorry about that. Well, whatever's going on, I hope that everything turns out okay, and that things get better for you. Don't let anything get to you. Everything's awesome. And there's positivity to be found in everything. Even if you can't see it. Sometimes there's bad days, sometimes there's really good days. But it's a wonderful thing once you're able to grasp being happy anywhere. I try to do that. And I've tried working hard, like, even at work, I get, like, watching the clock and I get, like, really upset. Like, oh man, I want to go home. Oh, I have this project that I'm working on. But I really like my job and I worked really hard to get it. And I have to remind myself and I have to say, okay, let's calm down and take a breath and not watch the clock anymore, but just start to enjoy what I'm doing right now in the present moment and how I can be the best person I can to myself and everybody around me and see how much I can help out and how much I can get done. And then the day goes by and everything's great. I don't know if that'll help in whatever situation this might be, but I hope it does. In some way. In some light. I like to shed light on positivity and happiness wherever and whenever I can about anything. Through the 20s of this month, I am going to be on a trip to Maine. So I may not be making live streams then, but if I do, that'll be great. But if I don't, I'll be trying to work on some artwork and keeping you guys posted and updated. And we'll see from there. So I'm trying to get in some videos right now. Well, I know that there's time. Oh, you're welcome, Eric. Anytime. And of course. Alright, I think that looks good. We've got this coloring done. Oh, I could add a little bit more blue here. Nice. And anything I'm missing? I don't think so. I think everything looks pretty good. Ready to make a puppet out of this. Oh, I hope everyone has a wonderful time zone. Thank you, Eric. That means a lot. I hope everyone has a great time, too. And same to you, Eric. Oh, looks lovely. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, for now, I am going to take a break from streaming. So I hope you guys enjoyed. We worked on this dragon puppet. This one is done with the line art. This one is also done with the line art, and same as this one. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4 puppets are in the making. Actually 5, because I have that really big one that I'm working on. 5, it brings me back up to the amount I had. I'm not in any rush. I love the process. It makes me really happy. So especially when I can show you guys. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I will see you guys soon. And